Go through the we can do it
Video,
through the
visible.
video.
Well, that's what I was saying
Right.
through the chair now. Say if you did choose 3 day, it did sounding hectic to her for the 3 day. But if you could have take 1 day like how the brethren say, we have meet once a month. So 1 day visible and another two
But the
days.
certificate will be the trainer will be stretching to.
Alright, so
No,
can
may I
I
make
make
a
a
suggestion?
suggestion then?
Of course.
Alright, so probably doing it regionally would be better.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
with this region, so the ones that are
Rastafari.
closer to this region will participate in this workshop. And then you choose another location in our next region.
How about the traveling again?
You know, but
because-
then,
because,
but then you will be doing like
You
one
want to do 3
certification
days, one
in-
place. That's what you're
You will
saying?
be doing one you'll be doing one
unit,
certification
as I say, unit.
in this parish.
Okay, I get
Yes.
you, I
That's
get.
just a unit.
Okay, yes. So that unit down there
Yes,
will
and
be
unit in
alright,
Chilani is going to be
alright.
certified in these 3 months.
Okay,
And the unit
okay.
in Westmoreland going to be certified
So
in
if we
that.
pass
Yes,
on the training
yes.
now, what would we do? Do it on a visible and send it to that unit when they might do for them?
That would be for who want to participate physically. To facilitate persons coming and doing the work
Oh, so you got
practically.
physically, huh?
So you don't have to travel from too far because
Right,
it's in your region.
right.
Like we have art in
Good
our
suggestion.
region here, you have art in our region there. you
Good
have art in
suggestion,
our
good
region.
suggestion,
Same, sir.
suggestion.
So,
I agree. I second and
you
third
see
that
what
one.
my sister?
So, that
Okay.
is what I have to say about
Okay.
the project that I,
What the name again?
Empress Menen, Indigenous.
Unit number 1.
Empress Menen, Indigenous, Unit number 1.
Indigenous skill.
Indigenous skills.
You have it on
Okay.
paper there?
No, I didn't.
Put it on paper there.
So aren't you gonna put skills training?
So it is what, David? E-what?
Isn't it a skill? E what?
EM?
What are you asking about?
Empress Menen.
Oh,
deviation.
EMP. Oh, EM. She said just skill, but isn't it a skill
Skills
training?
training, yes.
Yes.
So it's
Indigenous skills training.
all right. So it's
Right.
Empress Menen.
yeah.
Indigenous.
I
4 letter.
yeah.
Why
Yeah.
is it indigenous?
Because it's an indigenous training. We are going
The
back
craft.
to the craft. We are going back to
No, but some of these craft is not only,
It's
in
trad-
Jamaica. They are
It's
created.
traditional,
no.
but they
That
No,
would have
no.
coming from black people make you indigenous.
Yes, because of the black people
So
status.
it's only things that
Make.
we're going to do.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah, it's like returning to
Like you
Ito.
build
Yeah.
back your bamboo
Yes.
basket.
right,
You build back your
Right.
grass mat.
indigenous
You
craft.
build back your bed.
Right.
No, it's
That-
an indigenous word, me at that.
No, you know why it's important? Because you see the one where them say name art, they teach people and give them certification. If you notice them abbreviation is not art and craft, you know. It's art with pump blood. If you look at it, you know. So when we go art of when we go art of technology, you know, if you go learn entrepreneur, you know. Me and them catch up. Because they say your art doesn't teach me art. Your art pump blood. So therefore your art is killing our indigenous art. So we get rid of bamboo basket, clothes basket, and you bring in Mr. Chin plastic basket. You get rid of my wicker chair, and you bring in Mr. Chin plastic
Right.
chair.
So that's
You get
it.
rid of my straw broom, and you bring in Mr. Chin broom, and I show them the various things where them are carry. ISIS doesn't have a certificate certify her as a master crusher or a chain builder, which is a union art. You know. But yet now, in the art we come blood, I give you a certificate for housekeeping. When we know say that go spread up there, that I want to where we must change it from your yard. You give it bartending and you give it waitress. It's only to serve the white people in the hotel. You're not giving nothing in a man shop and more for creativity. You see what I say? So that is a very, the indigenous, as the data say, giving certificate, you know, must be also recognized by the tourist industry and the ministry. The Rasta have certified creative arts people to be recognized. So it's a fourth. Indigenous is right. Yeah. A long time I have them in a war, you know.
Make up bed.
Yeah, or you figure come give me certificate.
I was kicked out of the first meeting in Hanover.
I didn't call it home.
They kicked me out. They kicked me out of that meeting.
Alright, so
Yeah, told them my mother already taught me how to spread bed.
so
Go and
remember
teach them how to do
we counting
electrical.
down on time, remember?
Yes.
5 o'clock we have 30 minutes leave.
Yes, and
So-
so moving along on the
moving
agenda, you
have
said
Ross
that
Ivy.
Russ
Give a
Ivy
little
being
5
a
minutes.
presenter. Yes, I. Russ Drip. Yes,
I
sir.
want to hear about the ganja thing, you know, man. We need to get some license. Whether we traffic it or send it where do something.
Okay.
Why put that on the agenda, yes?
Okay.
Well, the next
At that
agenda.
time plans to
Okay.
Not-
Yes.
send to Elizabeth man, Santa Cruz.
Yes.
Okay, come on.
Yes. We're gonna work on. We're gonna add. We don't have enough time to broach that topic. It's very important.
It's on the agenda.
On the next agenda, Russ Drip. The Jip, all right. We'll make sure that we come here with knowledge, information about dealing with the ganja for Rasta, cause we surely ain't in the game. Surely
Yeah,
ain't in the
man.
game.
I'm gonna take it. No, look here. We're not gonna plan.
Through the chair.
Can I say something through the chair? And I believe, is it 24th of this month, the RMO, which who deals with ganja business, Sacramento, is having their first anniversary at Deanery Road.
Yeah, also
in
great.
House of Dread.
Oh, House of
So
Dread,
that
yeah.
would be the best place.
Question them. Find out when them farm, how long them farm, who are the founding fathers and all them things there.
Just
And you
question
want
them when you want to know about
Yeah.
here.
Alright, so
Through the chair.
No, but I still
Yes, sir. Remember that we do have an agenda and we do have a time limit. So
Through the chair.
yes, sir.
You see,
Just it.
the brethren say about herb.
Yes, sir.
We going to take herb from the government, you know.
Definitely.
Just need to set the thing the right
Definitely.
way, you know. With documents, you know. And we used to jump over gully and go to prison for this, you know.
Our thing this
So
man.
power thing, you know. We actually we not structured out the thing right,
know
you
we are
know.
the man.
Make we are back shuffle, you know.
Exactly.
I the structured out this thing right, you know. Fire government can't, no Jamaica government can't get the right to ganja, you know.
that is the sovereign part of it.
Well, that is
Which is something that I will broach just a little bit. So go ahead.
No.
All right, forward to the agenda. Ras Igi was gonna make a presentation.
5 minutes.
Yeah, presentation. Okay. Through the chair, brethren, one voice.
3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, brother.
3 minutes?
Yes.
Alright, we just say while we're looking into the company, if there is any knowledge where we can help individually with the skill to make some money in the meantime, like whether into a hotel area, if them have any contacts or wherever, ones that do them business and decide to take products,
Aye,
can
aye.
help. 'Cause they build soap, Ras Igi product, we deal with herbs and them things, and we deal with oils, ganja oil, and the ganja oil is not high grade, we're dealing with the medicinal herb, the one we name sativa. So we have, as Rasta, we think we talking about natural now, always have we natural things. Give thanks.
Aye, 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 aye. Yes, aye, yes, aye. Well,
Look at this.
one fear about the
yes.
Moringa oil.
Moringa eye.
All right, all
if we
right.
set up some company,
That was from Ras Igi. Yeah, Ras Igi is
Have to
very
register, we
creative
have to
and
get a
indigenous.
register company
Indigenous, yeah.
I'll get some
Shaman.
factories.
Oh, you want
So
to do
moving
me?
from here now, what are we talking about? Are we talking about registration?
Oh yeah, suggestion. If I and I talking about registration, that we are talking about legitimacy under the system, right? And the brethren suggest ganja planting. There is a way where you could be legitimate by getting a ganja license. That is one part of the company act. So you have like RMC, where they don't go through certain bilateral agreements with the ganja thing in South Africa. So that's one year now where the company could have take up an initiative to contact those people to see how best the company can be involved in their ganja business.
Aye, aye.
That's stuff like that.
Yes, I give
That's
thanks.
part of it.
Next
All right.
speaker will we'll close up with
Yes.
Rasta with.
Yes. Chief Iakongoi.
How much minutes you
still.
have given?
3 minutes.
Maybe no. The
No
same
man,
3
give
minutes.
more man. No man, give more.
Five.
Yeah.
Four. All right.
4 minutes.
Summary.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, really, I'm basically getting into the indigenous information and why, as Rastafari, we have the right to establish our own companies, businesses, and so forth. So I'm going to run through a couple of the articles real quick.
Couple.
Yeah, couple. And then we'll be able to get an idea of what I'm talking about. So we're going to start from Article 3, right? And Article 3 of the UN DRIP, they call it the United Nations Declaration of the Rights of Indigenous People. And so in Article 3, indigenous peoples have the right to self-determination. By virtue of that right, they freely determine their political status and freely pursue their economic, social, and cultural development. Article 4, indigenous peoples, in exercising their right to self-determination, have the right to autonomy or self-government in matters relating to their internal and local affairs, as well as ways and means for financing their autonomous functions. In Article 5, indigenous peoples have the right to maintain and strengthen their distinct political, legal, economic, social, cultural institutions while retaining their right to participate fully, if they so choose, in the political, economic, social, and cultural life of the state. I'm going to 8, so bear with me, all right? Article 6, every indigenous individual has a right to a nationality. Article 7, indigenous individuals have the rights to life, physical and mental integrity, liberty, and security of person. That is part, act. So part 2 of that says, indigenous peoples have the collective right to live in freedom, peace, and security as distinct people and shall not be subjected to any act of genocide or any other act of violence, including forcibly removing children of the group to another group. Article 8, it says, indigenous peoples and individuals have the right not to be subjected to forced assimilation or destruction of their culture. This point is very key, because this is speaking about when the Jamaican government decides to take control of Rastafari and brand Rastafari Jamaica. See, that's very important. As indigenous sovereigns, the UNESCO made it clear to the Jamaican government that they could not own or brand Rastafari, that this could only go through the representatives of Rastafari and the Ethiopian Crown Council, because we defend the flag of Ethiopia, the culture of Ethiopia, and say we're Ethiopians. And so that's what UNESCO told the Jamaican government. So no one should be forced assimilating us into the Jamaican culture. But if we look at the Jamaican culture with the history, Port Royal, the worst place on the planet, the wickedness that it committed. If you look at Jamaican culture, it was slavery culture. So we don't want the Rastafari's culture to be considered slavery culture. Very important. States, part 2, states shall provide effective mechanism of prevention and of redress for any action which has the aim or effect of depriving them of their integrity as distinct peoples or their cultural values or ethnic identity.